Hello everyone, Novaexplosion. Welcome back to more Lunar 2 Eternal Blue Remaster. To continue on, we're on the Destiny, the dragon ship Destiny. I believe we talked to everyone. We're basically here. We have arrived in Pentagulia, which has been our goal for quite a while. Heroes at level 30, not too shabby. I think we actually are starting with the cutscene with Lucia today, so that should be fun. Probably. Let's go have a chat with Lucia. Hey Lucia, there she is. I guess she didn't hear me. Hero, don't you think Lucia's been acting a little strange? She probably has a lot on her mind, Ruby, especially since we're almost at Pentagulia. Let's go have a chat. let's talk about the time we saw her naked or something. What if Hero's like, hey, I got something to talk to you about, and just brings up where he saw her naked? If only. Lucia. What's the deal, Hero? Is Lucia up there or not? Ruby, I feel kind of weird about this, but I have a big favor to ask. Ever since the first time we set foot on the Destiny, I wanted to stand at the helm. I know it sounds silly, but I want to pretend that I'm in charge of the Destiny. The thing is, if Leo spots me up there, he'll freak, so I need you to watch out for him. Sure, Hero. I mean, it's not any weirder than when you pretend to be a Dragon Master Alex. Hero, are you hiding something from me? What? No, not at all, Ruby. I just don't want you to make fun of me when I take the helm. I mean, Ruby already makes fun of you for pretending to be Alex. I'm kidding, Hero, I'm kidding. You get flustered way too easy these days, you know that? Anyways, I'll look out for Leo. Go make your weird little fantasy come true. Hero was lying the whole time and just wants a minute alone with Lucia. Sorry, Ruby, I'll never lie again. I love this game. Oh, these characters. I swear, like, I did not remember that from 3 years ago. I was like, it just sounds like something Hero would do. Not even Hero is silly enough to want to stand at the helm and pretend to be a captain. Leo's coming. Quick, Hero, go up to the bridge before it's too late. That portrait was so good.
When I was alone as one, my eyes were as blind, I know. Sky brilliant with blue elegance, I couldn't be. When I was alone as one, my eyes were as blind, I know. Sky brilliant with blue elegance.
That's beautiful, Lucia. Althena couldn't have sung that better herself. You know, I almost can't believe that the end of our journey is finally in sight. Once we've arrived at Pentagulia, you can meet with the goddess Althena and your mission will be complete. Why don't you look happier about that?
You don't understand anything, Hero.
Huh?
I'm saying you don't even have a glimpse of what's really at stake here.
But Lucia...
I came from the Blue Star to find Althena. That's my only mission. Zophar must not be allowed to return to full power. His evil will destroy this world. We must find a way to prevent his return, even if it... No. I came to this world to stop Zophar from reviving, no matter what the cost. Hero, the only hope we have left in blocking his power at this point is to seek help from Althena. After that has been accomplished, my mission here will finally be complete.
Then won't everything be okay?
But then
Lucia?
This is all so confusing. I can't stop thinking about what will happen if... Oh, what's happening to me? Why am I hesitating just before finishing the task I set out to do?
Lucia, I don't understand what you're trying to say.
Of course you don't. How could you possibly understand, Hero? Just leave me alone!
Well, so much for trying to cheer her up. We'll get her next time, buddy. I know I've said it before, but like I really like the new Lucia voice is not growing on me. It's not vibing with me. Unfortunately. Hero, I didn't see Leo, but I saw Lucia. She ran past me with such sorrow on her face. Did something happen, Hero? Lucia.
Whoa! Hero, look! Is that Pentagulia?
It's gotta be Ruby. I've heard tales about Pentagulia, but I never imagined it would be so unreal.
Oh, the Pentagulia music. I love the organ for this place. Also, Lucia's like, oh, Hero, you can never understand. Of course he can't. How on earth is Hero supposed to understand, given that he's not as knowledgeable about the world as you? How would he know anything about your mission, especially if you haven't opened up all that much? Ah, we've arrived at last. Welcome to the holy city of Pentagulia, governed by the goddess Althena. Alright then, now that we have arrived, I shall proceed ahead and tell Althena of your arrival. I don't know what will happen, but I pray the outcome is good. Oh, Galleon.
Welcome to Pentagulia. I am impressed with your cunning and resolve. Sadly for you both, the sands have nearly run from the hourglass.
That's a sick line. Sick analogy. Ah, Dragon Master Galleon. This is an unexpected pleasure. What? That's impossible. Galleon is... Dragon Master? Dragon Master Galleon. This is the one that's the greatest defender of Goddess Althena? So was it Althena's will that we have come safely to this place? Under Galleon's watchful eye? I won't believe it. No, believe it. Galleon's awesome. He may be a vile man, but he's pretty sick, you gotta admit. I was ordered to bring Lucia to justice. I have therefore brought her to Pentagulia so that Althena may decide her fate. Ah, but I know all of that already. For you see, I have been following Lucia's progress at the behest of Althena. Following? Yes, I have noted that your dedication to the goddess has become, questionable. How can you say that? I have done everything asked of me by the goddess. Ah, yes. Well, then I'm certain you'll do your best to take the girl to the goddess. And then the real show can begin. I love this music. It fits the tone so well. It really gives you, like, the vibe like shit's about to go down. I love it a lot. Like, things are looking very sus. Althena's waiting to meet Lucia in person. That must mean that she knows we're coming. I don't understand fully what's happening, but the only way for things to become clearer is for you to get an audience with Althena. I shall proceed ahead to secure that. Wait a minute, Leo. What about us? Where's the shrine? Oh, he's gone again. I wish he'd slow down sometimes. I have to go see Master Lund now, so I must say goodbye as well. You have helped me come to terms with my past, and now I need to put it to rest. Lucia, Hero, I'm grateful to you. The gratitude I feel is beyond words. Jean, what are you talking about? We're the ones that should be thanking you. Yes, thank you, Jean. You really are the best of friends. No, I've been friend-zoned. When all this is over, come see me with the dancing troupe and we'll talk about old times. Ah, oh, sounds fantastic. I love watching you dance, Jean. I mean, who doesn't? Haha, I better get out of here before one of these raining compliments fall on me. Thanks again to you all. See you again soon. It's my turn to go. I have to find Borgin and rescue my mother. You be careful, Hero, okay? I will, and thanks, Lamina, for everything. You know, I haven't given up on you guys joining the Magic Guild for good. Especially Lucia. The guild would be so popular if she would have promised to join. But Lamina, I won't be... Yeah, details. We'll talk it all out later. Just think it over, okay? Goodbye, everyone. After I save my mother from that bloated barge, I'll come back and see you for sure. Forgot about these, like, pseudo-goodbyes, because obviously this is not the end of the game. In terms of the story, the characters think they're finishing things, but we all know it's not the end. Well, it's been a long, wacky trip, but we made it. I kept my part of the bargain to accompany you to Pentagulia. Yeah, thanks, Ramfar. Well, I'll leave the rest to Leo, and all the time I've known him, I've only seen him do good. He'll take care of you, I'm certain. Now that I've finished our little bargain, I'm off to see if I can find Mari. I got a few fences to mend, if you know what I mean. So Mari's here. Haven't you forgotten a special goodbye for someone, Ramfar? Oh yeah, I almost forgot about you. Don't eat anything you pick off the street, Ruby. And forget about that whacked out fantasy with you and Hero riding into the sunset. Please, bring this cat back to reality. Hey, that wasn't the kind of goodbye I had in mind. Ha, I thought not, but it's so much fun messing with you, Red. I'll see you all around. Mari was Ramfar's true love, right? I wonder if he's gonna try to... Mari's become a frightening woman. I don't think he knows what he's getting into. To what proposal? What's wrong, Lucia? It seems as if our journey with them just began, and yet it's already over. Don't you worry, Lucia. Spoiler alert, this is not the end of the game. When the thought that they will not travel with us passes my mind, You're sad, Lucia, just like me, but... Sad? This probably is like the halfway point, not counting the epilogue? Give or take. I'd say we're like 40% through the game. We're coming up on halfway. Is this what sadness feels like? Why am I so sad? I finally get to see Althena after all we've been through. For all intents and purposes, we're halfway, but the epilogue isn't very long, but even with the epilogue, like, without the epilogue, definitely, I'd say this is halfway. And once I meet with her, my mission will finally be complete, so why? Lucia, I'm a little sad too, but it's just because we have to say goodbye to friends. Knowing that we'll see him again someday makes it a little less sad. Besides, we can't change the course we have chosen now. Came all this way to see Althena. There's no choice now, you must see Althena so Zophar can be stopped. I'm sure everything will work out fine. Let's go and get this over with. Alright. Let's get a move on. I love this music. What's up, people? I'm sick and tired of hearing how great Galleon is. Don't they remember that he once tried to destroy our world? Someone's a little jealous. We are of the Chosen, so it's only natural we'd be given our every desire. I wonder if I asked the goddess to be made a god, if she would grant that wish. A new god? Yes, that would be so sweet. Hehehe. Alright, only one line for these guys. They say that the current Dragon Master Lord Galleon was an enemy of the goddess. Once long ago, he tried to rule the world by controlling her with his mighty magical powers. It's strange things have worked out the way they have, isn't it? I'm surprised Galleon would go through the trouble to try and rule the world. I think it's much better the way it is now. We just ask Althena for what we desire and she grants our every wish. Wrong! Man, humans come in all different shapes, sizes, and colors. The humans in Lunar 2 might just be the most lazy humans I've ever met. I haven't seen you before, so tell me, when did you get in? How long do you plan to stay in our holy city? Did you bring everything you need? Is there anything I can do for you? Alright. Back so soon? How long do you plan to stay in the city? Yeah. Don't worry, I'll be out of your hair once we meet with the goddess. I didn't realize we had so many houses in Pentagulia to go through. Even though the goddess was reborn to our world, she still relies on the power of the Dragon Master for protection. At least that's what I heard. Althena's performing some secret ceremony here in Pentagulia right now. If that goes well, this place will become more happy and wonderful than ever. No matter what your request is, if you supplicate to the goddess, she has the power and will make it real. Lord Galleon's a prime example of her awe-inspiring power. He died once, and yet she has forgiven him his past ways. She has forgiven him his... Is this grammatically correct? She has forgiven him his past ways and allowed him to live again. I'm not sure if people actually say if this is actually grammatically correct, or if it's better to say forgiven him for his past ways. If your wish or desire is strong, it can be granted. Stop using Althena as a genie. Since I found the goddess, I don't fear death any longer. Just living here is the experience of 1,000 lifetimes. Alright. Laying it on kind of thick there, huh? I found that this is the course of wisdom to thank the goddess for all she's done. It teaches one to be humble in this degenerate world. This actually sounds like a Final Dungeon theme. This sounds very, like, Final Dungeon-esque in terms of music, which is why I think it sets the tone really well. Because if not for the fact that we were, like, 13 to 14 hours in the game, people can maybe believe, like, oh, maybe this does lead to the end of the game, and this game is just egregiously short. It does make you think this is gonna be the end. Remember, always give thanks to the goddess for your good fortune, and most important of all is that you donate all your worldly wealth to the Chosen. It will cleanse your soul. Man, you guys are so greedy, always talking about money. Who are you, Lamina? And there's so many people. Pentagulia is the heart of this world, the seat of government for the peoples. It's our duty to guide those without direction and to lead them to the way of Althena. Pentagulia is... Yeah. I got it. We've been selected by the goddess to administer her teachings to this world. Althena has chosen us from among many. We all take responsibility very, very seriously. Chosen are quite generous with their promotions. If you show even a little promise, they will make you a priest almost at once. Althena's heart is as wide as the ocean and as soothing as the surf on the sand. Her compassionate heart revived Galleon, who formerly tried to control her, and forgave him. In fact, she went so far as to appoint him the position of Dragon Master. See, that's really sus. Why would, like... We're gonna get confirmation on why later, but, like, why would Galleon... I feel like Galleon can very rarely be forgiven. Oh, hey, Lamina. I feel like Galleon can't really just be let off the hook that easily for trying to, like, you know, control her and, like, use her power for evil. Well, if it isn't my dear Lamina. You're the last waif I would have expected to see in Pentagulia. This is a word? I mean, it's waifu without a U. Waif. Did I question this when I played this game 3 years ago? Waif. Definition. Oh yeah, homeless, neglected person, especially a child. Alright, it is a word. Color me impressed. Zip it, you overweight toad. I'm tired of listening to your trite speeches. I have 3 reasons for being here. The first is to rescue my mother, the second is to make certain you never set foot in Vane again, and the last is to make sure you pay us a fat wad of compensation for what you've done. Alright, only one line. Yeah, I forgot we can go to all the towers and see what's going on with the other party members. Let's see if we can find red. Is Leo with, that's blue. I want to say blue for last, because that's Jean. There's Ramfar. My dear Ramfar, why have you come all this way to see me? There's nothing left to discuss. Our love has grown cold. Don't say that, Mari. I've been running away from my true self. I realized that when I last saw you, it was then that I knew in my heart that I can't live without you. I realize I need you in my life. We must find a way to free you from the spell you're toiling under. Ramfar, I'm this way because of you. Don't you see? We can never go back. Well... I don't know why I tried talking to you again. I thought maybe Lamina would only get 1 line and maybe Ramfar would get 2. I think everyone only gets 1 though. You talk to the door once and that's your dialogue. Is Leo at the White Knight? Or the White Tower? Because Leo is linked to the White Dragon. I mean, he's the leader of Althena's... He's like White Knight Leo, they call him, so... Great, just great. The door's locked. Oh, Leo doesn't... Leo's not here. Leo's probably ahead meeting with Althena. Let's go talk to Jean. It's been some time since our last encounter, Jean. What brought you to Pentagulia? I came here to show you this. It's the mask of the leader of the Shadow Dragon cult. What good is this mask alone? Did you get a bit of a look at the leader? No, he covered his face before I could see who he was. However, in his haste to get away, he dropped the mask. His voice seems so very familiar, and yet I cannot put my finger on it. Alright, I just had to try. I'd rather have to speed through dialogue here if it means I'm sure there's nothing else, you know? Alright. This is the Blue Tower, a tower governed by the Strength Master Alone. Yep, okay. That's all just flavor text, like, hey, this is this, and that's that.